Hi guys, thank you very much for tuning in on Slikhaar TV. My name is Emil. Today I will be talking about how to elevate your hair. In general, you should fix your hair every 4th week, and that you should do because even small growouts around the ears or hair at the neck, it looks terrible. So you need to get your hair done at least every 4th or 5th week. And that's what I do. So I visited Vilain and she got me this nice hairstyle. I hope you like it. Today we are going to the salon because I need my sides trimmed. But anyway, here in Denmark, the weather is lovely. It's spring and I need to get my hair refreshed. So I'll go to have my sides trimmed basically, and then maybe a little bit of the lengths I'll take off. So Aarhus is the 2nd largest city here in Denmark. It's more like a town because we're 400,000 people living here, but it's a small town where you can bicycle around. You can get from the one end to the other in 5 minutes. And today I will have my hair cut by Vilain. So I'm looking forward to that. Some of you think, oh Emil, you're doing the same hairstyle over and over again. But to be honest, it's not the same as last time. I got the mid-fade last time and Vilain chopped the hair with the scissors over comb, and now I have this nice look. Back to the hair tips. Every day you wake up, you should start out with a fresh shower. I would recommend that you wash your hair with shampoo and conditioner every day if needed. Sometimes I only rinse through with hot or cold water, but in any case, you get out with a freshly cleaned hair. First step, get out, you towel dry it. You don't rub it too harsh because it might damage your hair more than necessary. And then after that, you find your tools. And then you parting your hair into the sections you like, and then you find your blow dryer. But before you fire up your blow dryer, then you add a pre-styling spray. We'll strongly recommend the SIDEKICK or SIDEKICK Zero because it's our own formula. We have developed the pre-styling spray to give a good amount of hold and volume and texture, and at the same time protecting your hair against the heat. Then you'll be able to shape the hair with the hot air and the comb. I mean the comb or the brush. I like the skeleton brush because you can grip the hair and brush it backwards. And you can get this nice quiff volume to it, either if you blow dry it to one side or the other. Then you also have this small pinches and long pinches. Grip the long hair with the long pinches, and the short pinches you can use for the shorter hair at the sides. That's what I recommend. When you have the blowout base, then you should find out what hair product do you want to add to the hairstyle. So now my hair looks good, the blowout is awesome. Now it's time to add the hairstyling product I'll recommend for this hairstyle by Vilain SILVER FOX. I think it has a very nice strong hold to it, and I pair it up with the SIDEKICK Zero because I think that's the ideal formulation to have a hairstyle that will last all day. And if you don't know it, by Vilain is made in Denmark by Emil Rasmus. In my opinion, it's very individual what you like to use. Sometimes you want to use shine, sometimes you just want to add just a goop of clay, a little bit. When you have the blow drying done, the hair product, you don't have to overdo it, because if you add too much wax, then the hair will fall flat to the head. I doesn't say it will do for all of you, but in many cases the wax makes the hair straws heavier. And also if you get out in the sun, then a lot of hair wax will also melt a little bit. So try to see if you can get a good blow dry going and then add a little bit of hair product. And if you are more confident with it, you can add a round of hairspray. It seals the hair a little bit. In my case, I don't use hairspray. Sometimes I do, but twice a month or something like that. When you have added the hair wax, then a good tip, use the SIDEKICK spray. Your palms are probably a little bit dry. That's also why I add a little bit of the SIDEKICK, maybe 1 pump or 3 pumps into the palms before adding the wax. Then I have a little bit more playtime, and I like that. And also I think it gives something nice to the styling experience as well. Anyway, when you have had your hairstyles and all looks good, then you should focus on your beard. Like me, I like to have a 5 days beard. I think this is a 5 days beard now, but I used to trim it every 4th or 6th day. So it has this masculine look, and today I used a machine in the salon. It goes down to 0. You can also use great machines like Braun, which you can see in an episode in the link down below. And also you could use just a regular trimmer to have your lines trimmed up. And that's what I'm basically doing. I like that, and I also like to hear how many of you do your beard like this, or do you shave it all off with a razor. Now the beard looks good and the hairstyle looks good. What about your eyebrows? A lot of guys like me has very big eyebrows in its natural form, but if I don't rip the eyebrows just a tiny little bit, then I'll look a little bit more tired, because it's like doing this. Anyone in the salon, they every time I get a haircut, they just trim the length of the brows so it's not that thick and bushy, and then they rip off the eyebrows to a level where I look a little bit more fresh, but it cannot be too feminine. Of course, if you like to have the feminine look, go for it, rock it like you want. But in my case, I wanted a refreshing trick, so that's what I'm having here. When you go to the hairdresser, then build a relationship with the hairdresser. They'll know your swirls and how your hair works after the blow drying and how thick or thin you like it. Then you'll get a good routine, so you'll be satisfied every time. Of course, the crew in the salon know my hair pretty good, so I am very confident. Another thing Nicoline did, she used a razor to make a nice smooth look on my jawline, neck. You should make sure to have that every time, each and every time. If you cannot do it yourself, then have your girlfriend or boyfriend or your partner in crime, I don't know, to shave the neck, because it's something that grows out as fast as your beard. If you don't want to have a trim up every second week in the salon, you can just have the sides trimmed. Then you should definitely be aware of it, because when you're getting on the 4th week, then your hair will grow out at least a centimeter. Another thing as well, if you're planning to grow out your hair, then it's also a good idea to make sure that you talk with your barber or hairdresser about it, because you cannot grow your hair out for 6 months straight without visiting the barber. You need to make sure that your barber stylists know that you're going for this look, and then they can maintain their hairstyle. So, If you don't do that, then this will happen. Oh no. That's it for today, guys. I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode. And as always, leave a comment down below, give it a like. Remember to hit the notification bell so you will be updated with all new videos from Slikhaar TV. It was so nice to see you again.